Hey everyone, welcome to Eurotripper. I'm Craig, and today I'm going to share the beginning of an epic story with all of you. I'm talking about backpacking through Europe. The adventures, the challenges, the twists and turns along the way. And guess what? It's going to be a multi-part series because there's just so much to cover. So make sure you're subscribed and have that notification turned on so you don't miss any part of this epic journey. Let's dive into the story of my first backpacking trip through Europe. It's a dream many of us share, right? A rite of passage for any adventurous spirit. But what lies behind the idyllic Instagram posts and vibrant travelogues? Today I'm going to share with you the hidden narrative of sacrifice, hustle, and stringent budgeting. Rewind to 1999. I was a college student studying economics and finance, aspiring to be a stockbroker. But as my third year ended, my plans took a sharp turn. Along with 3 high school friends and a cousin, all of us huge soccer fans long before you could stream every match at any time, we decided to embark on a journey across Europe to visit our favorite soccer clubs. We had grand plans, from Rome to Glasgow, hitting all the big cities, renting a car, staying in the American-style hotels, eating at places that serve Pepsi on the menus, and of course, visiting our favorite soccer clubs. We were pumped. But how much would all this cost? After some consultation with my friend's parents, we landed on a budget of about $3,500 for each of us for a 2-week trip. It seemed doable for my friends. For me, it was a different story. I was worried. I didn't have $3,500. My parents couldn't help me out with that much money. So what did I do? I took a semester off from university. I started working more hours at my current part-time job. I found a second full-time job and worked as many hours plus a little bit of overtime there. I was hustling. I was saving every penny for this epic trip. The weeks flew by, and soon the departure date was just a couple weeks away. I still didn't have the full $3,500 saved. I still hadn't booked anything. My parents were able to give me a few $100 to kind of pad what I didn't have, but I was still short of that $3,500. My friends, well, their parents were able to help them with most, if not all, of the budget, so they were pretty well set. Even though I was saving diligently, and my parents were able to save a little bit to help me out, about 8 weeks before the trip, I was still a long way off from the $3,500 I needed for the trip. And as the departure got closer, I really started to feel that pressure. Was I going to be able to make it? Was I going to be able to save enough for this trip and go with my friends? How was I going to pull it off? However, my lack of funds at this point would turn out to be the best thing that could have happened, since I hadn't booked anything at this point and I wasn't locked into any bookings with my friends. I know. You're probably wondering how on earth could that be a good thing? Well, you have to stick around for the next video to find out. I'll be diving into the adventures, the unexpected turns, and the priceless lessons I learned on that first trip. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of it. The adventures that awaited me on this trip were far beyond anything I could have imagined. From sleeping on park benches and being awakened in the middle of the night by lions, to stumbling upon my grandmother's hometown with my cousin and meeting family we never knew existed. Saving money by sleeping on trains, sharing travel tips with other backpackers, meeting so many great people who were doing the same thing I was doing, navigating citywide strikes, and even dealing with infighting within my friend group that led to one of my friends calling it quits after 1 week and flying home. All of these stories and more are coming up in this series, so make sure you have the notifications turned on and you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it. And this, my friends, is where I'm going to leave you hanging for today. In the next part of this series, I'm going to share with you how I was able to stretch my 2-week trip into a full 3-month summer on the same $3,500 budget. So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and check out Eurotripper.com. It's a web app I'm building to be the go-to resource for planning European trips and learning from other travelers so you can travel Europe affordably and with confidence. Before you go, I'd love to hear from all of you in the comments. Have you been on a backpacking trip through Europe? What were your favorite places you visited in Europe? What favorite travel tips or hacks do you have that you'd like to share? Let's get a conversation going, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you in the next video. Until next time, keep chasing your adventures, and remember, Europe is waiting for you. All you got to do is decide where you want to go. See you next time.